What's going on, wrestling fans? Welcome to this week's edition of the Dumbworks Podcast. 40-year-old virgins. Not me. What up?
I was gonna say, I looked at that title like, what is bro doing? Like,
No, that's the line. That's the line Roman dropped on Monday.
yeah, I know that's the line Roman dropped. I know. I liked it.
It was
either
that or something housing, and I was like, yeah, man, just go.
Something housing would have been good because, all yins that bitch you complain about how just terrible Danhausen was, how terrible the debut was, how it's the worst signing ever. All you AEW stands that were so happy to have Danhausen to begin with, just absolutely shitting on him and saying TK made the right call, this and that. By Friday, the man's over already. Okay, he's over already. They had people chanting "cursed" in the crowd last night. Yeah. He hit probably two of the best segments of the week on WWE television with his backstage stuff. And go look at his Twitter bio and go look at the amount of people that engage and view his posts. That tells you everything you need to know about why they signed Danhausen. So, do I need Danhausen to be a 5-star wrestler? Absolutely not. Do I need Danhausen to continue to be entertaining every single time he's on screen? Yes, I do. He's going to be over. He's going to be a top merch seller. He's going to make them so much money. It's going to be unbelievable.
Well, for me, that was my mush coming out of Elimination Chamber because I was never a fan. I guess in AEW, I didn't hear him talk much.
Wait, hold on. We're skipping intros. We're skipping all that. We're just going straight to your mush.
No, it's not my mush, but I was just saying.
Wait, the debut was your mush?
It was going to be my mush.
I mean, the debut was ass. We talked about it for weeks.
I said mush because I was never a fan. I never got the hype. So watching AEW, I never seen him talk much. I always seen him just pop out and go like this. And then that was
the curse.
It was the curse. So I didn't know he was as entertaining as he is, as funny as he is. So I get it. I get the hype. He has me doing that. I'm almost on board.
Yeah. I mean, he cursed Dominic Mysterio. He cursed Dominic Mysterio and he lost the IC title.
I don't need that to be a thing. Don't be.
No, that's the thing. He's gonna curse everybody and just that's gonna be the gimmick. So if he curses you, look out.
I was telling people at work, I'm okay with Dom losing because he got bigger and better things coming on this year. So, including my SummerSlam main event, which I'll get to in August.
So before we get into these intro topics, fellas, how's your week? How you doing? How you living? Everything good? I logged on. Y'all were talking health. I'm like, let me get out of here.
Real quick, speaking of health, I wasn't healthy yesterday, but I did try the McDonald's Big Arch sandwich because I wanted to try it. And man, the thing was too big to get into my mouth. I mean,
what are we doing? Pause.
It was just too huge. It was. I had to take.
Hey, you double down again after the pause?
Yeah. Had to take like itty bitty bites of it, and I couldn't finish it.
Was it worth it?
It was worth it, but I had like about a quarter left, and I was like, I'm done. I'm tapped out. I'm tapped out. It was almost as like wide as a Whopper, but the thickness of a double quarter pounder.
Whoa! Pause.
Pause. Size wise, if it's worth it. Price wise, I'm in there.
So Mickey D is definitely putting the D in their sandwich now.
Yo, this is off the rails. Y'all are out of control right now. Out of control right now. There's no. First off, was that the sandwich that the CEO made the video on that, that Wendy's absolutely buried him in that response video by their CEO?
Yes, it was.
He couldn't even take a bite. He's like, "This is a great product." It's like, who calls a hamburger a product? That lets you know right there it's not real meat. Nothing in that sandwich is real.
So what is it called again?
The Big Arch.
So what's the difference between that and the McArch Deluxe? What was the? I mean, I know that's a burger.
Yeah, 1,000% DJ. No pause, Dudley. That's the new name. No pause Dudley.
There's no difference. Like I said, it's just
he just brought back an old sandwich and changed the name.
They brought back an old, yep, and made it a little bigger.
Yo, you know how I know McDonald's is just absolutely not real food at all? But my daughter wanted chicken nuggets in that the other night, so she asked her brother to take her down, and she got food. And I was like, you know what? Grab me a milkshake. If the machine's working, grab me a milkshake. I didn't specify which type of milkshake, so he brought me back a chocolate milkshake. And I took one sip of it, and I'm like, no, absolutely not. So I was like, hey, went to my daughter, like, you want this? She was like, yeah, I'll take it. And she took one sip of it and was like, nope. And we dumped it. Like, if she's not drinking a milkshake, I know that it's not, nothing in it is good. Yeah. Like, that was the absolute worst thing ever. I was like, I don't even think I go to McDonald's for coffee now. Like, they fall off that bad.
I'm gonna still go for the fries. It's been a long time, but I'm gonna still go for the fries.
No, the fries got a heat check on them, like they're Tyler Hero playing 2K26. Like, if you don't eat those fries in the first 3 minutes, they're ass. They're the worst thing ever.
If you ever see me driving, I don't make it to past the second red light wherever I'm at. Fries, food, gone. It gotta go. Can't make it home.
That Shamrock Shake. You want me to put the secret of the ooze in my body, DJ? You want me to put the Ninja Turtle secret of the ooze? Nah, not doing that. Not doing that at all.
Gonna be glowing like you swallowed some radiation.
Yeah. I'll be out here like the last dragon with the green glow.
Or turn to Master Splinter. One or the other.
Either way, it's not gonna end well for your boy. I can tell you that much right there. No, but to Donald's point on the health kick this week, listen, last weekend it was sunny out, it was warm, sat on the stoop, got some natural sunlight, ready, energized to start off the day, and back at it again this Saturday. I know we're supposed to get some storms and whatnot later on, but
right now,
man, it is you want to talk about going from just foul mood, gray, monotone city vibes for 4 months to actually be out in some sunlight and enjoy just sitting there. And when Dracula sees the sunlight, he go. And I will say this. So, we talk about the weight loss journey that we've all been on, except for Jason on this show. So last week, it was like, all right, I gotta buy new jeans. Like, I can't continue to tuck and roll these jeans that I got and tighten this belt as tight as it can go. Yeah. So I'm out at the mall and I'm like, yo, when did Levi's become $90 jeans? $90 for a pair of Levi's. Forget looking at a pair of Polo or Tommy Hilfiger or anything else. Those are like $120, $130 for jeans. Just one pair. So I'm like, what am I going to do? I had big executives coming in this week from England into work. So I'm like, I can't be showing up in these baggy ass jeans. So they had all the dress clothes were like 60-70% off all that. So I got a nice little wardrobe out of it. Wore that all week. I'm like, you know what? I know Cody be rocking the suit all the time. Your boy may be switching up and going to the Peaky Blinders route and just going back to the 20s and rocking the dress shows, the button downs, and the suit pants all day long. Because, you couldn't tell me nothing this week. I was out there strutting like Ric Flair in his prime. Boy, it was out there. I was clicking selfies. I'm like, yo.
He said at the grocery store.
We're going to continue on this road.
At the grocery store, looking at the cherries like, who's this?
Like, out there whooping ass in dress shoes, hard bottoms.
DJ, that's one spot I ain't check out yet. I'm going to hit Burlington this weekend because they used to be my go-to back in the day. Burlington back in the day in high school is where I got all the fits. They were on point back then, and then they completely fell off. So, but yeah, it's either that or I'm buying some Costco jeans for $16.99 and rocking those because I'm not spending $90 on some Levi's.
Hey, I got one number for you: 47. That's why they're that high.
He said tariffs.
That's why they're that high.
We importing jeans now.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
That's
we're not getting into that, bro. We're not getting into that, bro.
All right, let's hop into these topics. Some shakeups in WWE.
Yeah, we'll see if Mania is still in Saudi next year. Because, yeah, that needs to be a bigger conversation now.
It really does.
Truly, like all jokes aside, like how do you like? Because the way this is escalating, we'll see. But
only takes one.
Louisiana, is that who's supposed to get it?
It's supposed to be New Orleans. Yeah,
in New Orleans, they might get theirs.
No, don't run it back in Vegas for a third straight here.
No. This ain't Brooklyn and SummerSlam. It's not. Make it on.
Yeah, DJ, the Kenneth Cole brand, often slept on, very underrated. Very underrated from a brand, Kenneth Cole.
Kenneth Cole, Stacey Adams, we dropping some.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Joffrey Bean.
I will say this though, I hit up DSW, and I've never even heard of this brand before, but these shoes, these dress shoes that aren't like they're dress shoes, but they're actual like the tennis shoes with the cream bottoms and all that, like looking fly. I got 2 pair for $80 and walked out the store skipping like, look at me. Y'all can suck it because I'm not dropping $130 on those Stacey Adams. Not doing that either.
That sounds like old school Foot Locker sales. 2 for $80.
Bro, 2 for $80. You'd have thought I was a chance by 5 for $20 on the white tees. Like
let me get one
like 2 for $30 and 2 for $30 on the hoodies. The team hoodies back then.
Yeah. You want to revitalize the Champs brand? Bring back the 5 for $20 on tees. You get everybody that's 40 and up will be in there buying tees left and right. So yeah, Chris is obviously on vacation again. He's out there speaking Spanish across the country on the West Coast, living his salsa life out there, hitting up all the Asian persuasion Spanish spots. Whatever the Tinder Spanish app is, Chris is on it, and he's out there right now. Out there right now.
Like it's 4th vacation. We here every day, man.
Yeah, we here every day.
We here every day, man. Okay. Chris is quiet.
Like, oh yeah. I'm not gonna be around as much. I'm traveling for work. No, where'd you get some money? Because you traveling. You traveling. You're not working. You're traveling. Better tally up them frequent fire miles and space them around to your boys so we can, go on a little guy trip.
What's the Delta login?
Yeah, slide that code over. We can't even go on a guy's trip nowhere because if we go somewhere nice, Jason's just gonna be in a hoodie and sweatpants.
Or in the hotel room. Yes. Yes.
Or anywhere exotic.
Because he's
got no passport. We can't go nowhere.
It's either the big Raquel Mamacita or he's out there Mamacita it up, either that or he's on the EO Express and he's out there you remember the tag team Oriental Express back in the day? Chris's favorite tag team.
Looking for his Miss Sweet
I had
Sour.
some melting off in the head with Oriental Express.
He said Miss Sweet Sour. He's out there dropping pickup lines. I'll be your General Sales. Oh.
Unique.
Clip of the week.
With
All right, let's get into some wrestling because we got a lot to get into this week.
Yeah.
All right, we got a couple topics. We got Mount Rushmore and Mush, and we have NXT
Vengeance Day.
Yeah, Vengeance Day, and a little game. So, little shakeup in the writers' room. Raw and SmackDown. Raw has promoted Alex Williams to head writer and VP, and on SmackDown side, Road Dogg gone. Thoughts?
Allegedly, Road Dogg. Well, this was brewing. The Unreal episode kind of was close to the tip of the iceberg, but then apparently, from what I read this week, he got his performance review and was like, "Yeah, no, I'm out. Before you inspire me, I'm done. I'll see you later." Was not happy with it. It decided to leave.
Gunther tapped him out.
Yeah. Creative shakeup wise, if you're just, and not that like this greatly impacted each show this week, right? Because we don't know truly, you know what I mean, what those, sometimes titles are titles and it doesn't necessarily affect the role, right? I thought Raw was hands down a way better episode than SmackDown this week, and it wasn't even close.
Yeah, SmackDown was bad.
I tweeted out, I think at like 10-9 last night, I was like, or 9:45, I was like, yeah, dog, I think I might just go to bed because this SmackDown has been atrocious. Like, all the hype and momentum that Monday carried from, Danhausen, Dom losing the title, Penta winning, Stephanie and Liv, I thought, like, all the stuff that happened, the Punk Roman face-to-face to close the show, all that hype and momentum that had me out there, hey, wasn't in the traffic jam no more. Your boy was back, all gas, no brakes on the Parkway, heading down the road to WrestleMania. Yeah, no, I ran into more road work further down the road. I got about 5 miles down the road and hit another construction zone.
Like your shoulder was like, oh damn.
Yeah, like every single roadway in Pennsylvania right now, or in Western PA, because yeah, we can get into it. But look, will it make an impact? Who knows? You know what I mean? Like, there's still some people in spots that we're never going to truly see a change until they're gone, I would say, but
I think
maybe we can tell creatively with some of the writing and whatnot where we go. Do I wish her success in her new role and everything that she's going to be facing from a backlash standpoint and everything else? Yeah, like, I hope she succeeds and we get entertaining shows. This time of year, if you make these moves, great, but it doesn't necessarily impact what you have laid out because it's WrestleMania season. Yeah. So you know what you're building to. We can get into those builds and what they've been doing, but this is more of a long-term move after Mania and see what you do the second half of the year in that regards.
Just like Steve said, until certain people at the top goes, nothing's going to change to me. They replaced Road Dogg with the AI, so AI got his spot in the chair now.
Might have a better outcome.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess AI did book the show last night because you got True Wepa as a tag team, and they automatically get a title shot. Like
that.
Over actual tag teams.
Yeah. When Motor City Machine Guns music hit, I was like, who's this?
Bro, if their deal's up soon, they got to be gone. They, like, you want to talk about just a waste of a spot and a waste of a tag team. And I know they're older, so, like, do you need to make them the face of the division? No, but you can't have them come in, win the titles, not do nothing with them, drop the belts, and then you don't see them for eons.
Ever.
And that was a division that was on fire.
Yeah, at the time, yeah. Looking at all the groups, it's like what the women's division is now from a tag team perspective. You had all those teams there ready to go, potential wise, and you just completely kamikazed it
and giving you matches of the night every SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Listen, booking is a huge aspect. This is not going to be my mush, but Tony Khan and his booking decisions and what he's done. Not only like Chris Statlander was your women's champion. Go look at what Chris Statlander is now and what she's done since she dropped the belt to Tekla, and go, why the hell are you booking her like this? And to add on to that, go listen to Chris Statlander on Chris Van Vliet this week. She even talked about, why am I doing this? Why, like, I turned on all my friends. I wasn't a good person, this, that, and the other. Now I'm handed this title, and all of a sudden I'm best friends with these people again. Like, it didn't make sense. I didn't earn the right to be back in the good graces of those
people
on-screen relationships, as well as be in the good graces with the audience to truly have the run that I was supposed to have as a babyface whenever I was healed for so long before that. Like, and then on top of that, you sign the Inspiration, you debut them, and you have them lose in a 1-minute squash match to the Birds, the Brawling Birds. What's the point in signing them and debuting them?
That was going to be my other topic. They're up to 18 signees as of, me counting, as of January. 18 signees, and that's more than what they signed all year last year.
Woo!
Yeah, Tony Khan is just signing people and benching them. Go look at the list. And matter of fact, I bookmarked it because I wanted to bring this up. Yeah. And I'm glad we're here because this is absolutely.
Said 18.
Yeah.
18 in 2 months. Jeez.
So far, 2026. Andrade, Jake Doyle, Persephone, Mascara Dorada, Hechicera, Zeta Steel, Alec Price, Jordan Oliver, Tommaso Ciampa, The Rascals, Lena Cross, David Finlay, Clark Connors, Get Kid, The Inspiration.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That is a lot.
And I think, and I'm not 100% sure, but Ace Austin may have been last year, towards the end of last year.
He was last year.
Mm-hmm.
But like the handful of people that you signed last year, you're not doing nothing with.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so you're just signing up talent. You're signing up TNA talent to take away from TNA because TNA's numbers are continuing to get closer and closer to your Collision numbers, which have been on the air for how many years? And you're not like, not only that, but just look at the show Wednesday night. You had Kenny the Jet against MJF to then come out with Mike Bailey to challenge for another title to lead to a triple or the trios tag title match to end the show, to take the belts off of Hangman, Jet Speed, and the Jet to put it on Proto Kata, and it's like, what are we doing?
Just want it back with Mystico as the third man instead of Hangman.
So you have Okada and Kyle Fletcher, who are now trios tag team champions, but they're also the TNT and the Intercontinental whatever belt Okada has. Like what? Like none of that makes sense.
So the Don
and I have, like, those are all reasons for why AEW could have been my mush of the week this week, but they're not, surprisingly. But I don't know what they're doing over there. Like, I have no clue. None of it makes sense.
Now that makes me question, like, why sign? Why sign if you know they're signing so many people?
Yeah, right now, if I'm a wrestler, my contract's coming up somewhere else, and you look at the landscape.
I'm not going to disparage the talent that they brought in.
The talent, Do I think a couple of those people should have been signed? No, but I'm not going to knock a talent for getting a job. Like, hey, kudos to you. But at the same time, like, when you start looking at how Tony Khan does things, and then you start looking at the talent that's there, how they're booked, even the original talents, like, again, where is Sheeta? Where is Britt Baker? Where's Rio? Where's Nyla Rose? Where's all these people? And I'm just running through women. I'm not even getting on the men's side of things.
And like you said, if your contract is up, why would you want to go to AEW when you see that they just get signed and benched?
Yeah.
Just hit the indie scene for a bit until something
You're saying
else
you want to
comes
go
up.
to wrestle?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, they signed Royce Keys, they beat him at the Rumble, and they're not going to put him out there. This and that. They're just benching him too. No, you idiots! I saw that all week this week. How hard is it to know? They're on the road to WrestleMania. Storylines are booked. Why are you going to put a talent that's not known on TV right now when he has nothing to do with WrestleMania? Keep running the vignettes and chopping up clips from Stephanie's video and showing different things. And then after Mania, they're like, you're building up the character so people know him. So whenever he does come out, it's great. Now you can debate the Rumble spot and whether or not that was right to do, but at the same time, like, you guys, and this is the so-called smart mark era of pro wrestling, you still are dumb marks that don't understand how WWE books itself during this time of year.
Yeah, it's just all WrestleMania focus right now. That's it.
Yeah, that's the other thing that people don't. Yes, Sosa was at the TV tapings. The crowd understood the assignment. He's over, and he will be on TV. They just had him in dark matches as well. Like, but no, he's over. He came out, and it was Sosa, bang, bang. They was hitting it already. Like, first time in America, and the crowd already knew. So, if he leaves after tapings without a contract, TNA deserves to go out of business. Just shut it down completely.
So
shut it down. You already have drama this week with two of your talents quitting and walking out of their deals. Yeah. If you do not sign Ricky Sosa to a contract ASAP, no.
So let's hop on over to these Mount Rushmores.
We're going positivity first.
Well, positivity. I mean, you ended on you ended off with Sosa, so we'll keep it positive.
All right.
I'm gonna give mine to Kiana James and Raquel
from the Chamber.
They were highlights from the Chamber. They were. I see there's so much potential that they need to just let them loose and go. Start telling a story now. I don't know what you do with Raquel. It should have been Raquel and Rhea from the jump, but there's so much potential with both of those two.
You mean Raquel and Rhea at Mania?
That should have been the story they were working on. Like, let's not keep putting this off. Same as Rhea and Bianca. Let's not keep
they keep
putting off potential.
I mean, they went Rhea Jade because Bianca wasn't healthy.
Yeah.
So they pivoted to that and save that for mushes. But no, I thought Kiana and Raquel both. So Raquel for me was the highlight of the Chamber on the women's side. Kiana had a good showing as well, but I just don't think. I don't know if Kiana can actually get there. Like, I think she has a shorter ceiling than the other women in the match. And I know they quote unquote view her as more of a star than Julia, but like her ceiling is nowhere near Julia's.
She has to find a, I don't want to say the right character, but maybe the right feud. I don't know.
For Kiana.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't enjoy the women's match as much as the men's. But you know, you could tell the men's match kept the booking the same as if Bronson Reed was going to be in there.
Yeah.
And just gave those spots to Logan Paul. Now Logan got heat because he eliminated 3 people, but that was Bronson. You know, Seth coming back and stomping Logan was supposed to be Bronson. Like it didn't hit the same because Logan doesn't have anything to do with Seth and them turning on Seth. Like if you were going to do that and have Bronson Bronson against Seth at Mania because Braun Breaker's injured, that makes sense.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But now they're both out and Seth attacking the Vision, and it's just like,
yeah. Only person you can fight is Heyman,
who took a hell of a chair shot on Monday night.
Yeah,
that's Heyman for you.
Off me.
Yeah. So Kiana and Raquel's not a bad call for the week from a Rushmore standpoint.
Elimination wise, with the Logan Paul stuff, I enjoyed it just because it's Logan Paul, and it's getting you to hate him even more. Other than correlation and stuff, but yeah.
Yeah.
My Mount Rushmore goes to Trick. I mean, this man on Saturday with the entrance, with the Bobby Roode little turn thing now, and got his entrance down packed. There's everything with him in the chamber. It didn't coming out last night too. Like in the middle of Randy stuff, it's still getting that ultimate pop. Like this dude is over to the moon. Like truly, truly over.
Yeah, there's going to be some serious discussions about coming out of Mania and how quickly you push him to the top of the card.
Yeah,
because he's going to be very hard pressed to not be up there giving everything around him. He's been on a media blitz. They got him out there running media like he's John Cena, and he is knocking every interview out of the park.
I've seen a little bit of the Breakfast Club, and it was interesting to see his take on the NFL versus the WWE. He was like, in the NFL, I'm hiding behind a mask. He like in the WWE, I'm a superstar. They know me worldwide. I'm in different countries. They don't even speak English, and they're chanting, "Whoop that trick." So he was just saying, like, this is a whole different atmosphere.
I mean, Breakfast Club, he was on Ebro and Rosenberg. I mean, he's been on stuff that's not your normal media that WWE does, but again, it doesn't matter what the platform is. Every time he's on it, he's hitting home runs.
Yes.
I mean, he was on the morning show before Chamber and had them 2 women hosts losing their minds. And the crazy thing is when I watched the Ebro and Rosenberg interview, it's about 22 minutes long. I watched that yesterday, and he was like, WWE found me. I didn't reach out to them. I didn't apply. Like I didn't do, like they contacted me somehow. They found me. Like, so yeah, I mean, he's organically over, and it's going to be hard pressed not to run him up the chain because, again, like you said last night, you was running your mouth in the chamber and saying I'm not 6'5". I'm in the ring standing toe to toe with my lemon pepper steppers. And then the way he sold the RKO, you see, he had the leg shake on him.
And the Terry Funk going on. And like you said, Steve, I think it was last week or maybe 2 weeks ago, you said that anybody who they put him with on the mic back and forth, he stood tall.
Yeah.
He is standing tall with them.
Yeah, but and he talked, they showed the snippets of Triple H setting up the entrance. and talking about stealing the gimmick from Bobby Roode and Bobby Roode busting it. But yeah, that hit in with the smoke and everything else, and then bro, and then the shot of him getting on top of the chamber and just aura farming it out. Bro. Yeah. As Dusty Rhodes once says, "You have it, baby. You have it. You couldn't get rid of it if you tried."
The only thing he's missing is Booker doing the chant within the thing.
Within the entrance?
Yeah, within the entrance. So every Trick Williams match, Booker just need to be on commentary just for that. Be like, okay, Book, entrance is done. You can go in the back now.
Yeah. My Mount Rushmore was I had a couple different things up there. One, Nia called me.
Oh, it was you? Okay.
Nia Jax called me.
I logged in. It was like Donald, but then it was like Nia called me. I was like,
yeah. No, I think her and Lash, say what you will about the celebration. They did what they needed to do. The crowd's still not behind them yet. As far as like the heat and booing them, but I think they'll get there. But yeah, that I like that tag team for obvious reasons. But no, my Mount Rushmore this week is Penta. I've been a huge Penta fan since Lucha Underground. Everything Penta does is just star power. Like, again, Trick, aura, like everything Penta had, it's just aura. So not only him winning the IC title for the first time, but he went on the no wrestling contest, or right? NCW, no whatever O'Shea Jackson's podcast is. And what he said about Dominic Mysterio was just hilarious. Hilarious. Like, where's his passport from? He's a fake wrestler. He's a fake husband. He's a fake friend. He's a fake son. I was like, oh, this is what I need from Penta right now. Like, if you want to run a feud with them and run it back, cool. But I was expecting the Finn Dom angle to go to Mania and that to break up Judgment Day. Now it's like, what do you do? Do you put Penta in the multi-man match? Like, yeah. So, no doubt, DJ. She's been slept on for a while. Listen, I had now on the list going back to NXT days.
Yeah.
I don't put that extra thickness there. Cool.
They say baseball don't decline.
Yeah, no. Like her, like last night, I was like, oh yeah, no.
6 foot stallions? Okay.
Yeah. Keep that tagline. Throw that on a shirt. Be a thoroughbred Kentucky Derby winner out here. For sure. No doubt. Secretariat, gotcha. And it'll be a 2-minute race just like the Derby. Sure. Yeah, no, but Penta, I'm excited. He also talked about on O'Shea's podcast about Phoenix and both of their goals while they're singles, to be as successful as possible. But they want the Lucha Bros in WWE, like they want to have that run. Don't know when timing wise, but he said their first match and their dream match that they want is the Usos. And you give me the Lucha Bros and Usos, sign me up. I will. That can be a pay-per-view by itself. Because those 4 men will go out there. Yeah.
If Jay ain't getting gassed after his entrance.
Hey, well, you got 2 of them. You can tag out.
But yeah, no, I got Penta. I got Penta as my Mount Rushmore this week.
Let's head on over to these mushes.
Donald, you give your Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, Trick.
Oh yeah, okay.
What we
I'll
got?
get on the soapbox right now if you want.
Is it is it last night?
Yeah.
We can get on it. Get on it. I'll give it 1B, but we can get on it.
Rhea and Jade.
Oh, that okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Rhea and Jade. Mush of the week. Mush of the week.
The whole week.
No, well, you had the Twitter beef.
Mm-hmm.
Real life. Although the Observer is saying it was a work.
No, it was.
Everybody else is saying that it was a shoot.
Mm-hmm.
People slamming Rhea for being too sensitive. People blaming Jade for having heat in the locker room. Nobody likes her. Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, like everything that was early on through the middle of the week. And I'm like, yo, Friday night is going to pop off. Like, pop off. Rhea can go and talk. Jade, say what you will about her promos, but in that type of setting and that back and forth,
she could.
She's good. We've seen it in AEW. Like, that's her lane. Bring that Twitter persona on the mic, and she's okay. They absolutely sucked every single ounce of air out of this feud in one segment. I don't want to see the match. I don't want to see any more segments between them two. I don't want anything to do with Rhea versus Jade for WrestleMania. Rhea can go back to EO and join the multi-woman tag team ladder match at Mania. I don't even want to see the women's title on Mania based off of what they did last night.
Was this Road Dogg's final script?
Bro, he stuck back into the arena. He changed the teleprompter. What are we doing? That's what you decided to have them two talk about? I respect you, but I'm not impressed. Your hands are a little big, but mine are bigger. Your shoulders are big, but mine are bigger. Your quads are big, but mine are stronger. Oh, hey, your body's not built for wrestling. Your body's built for show. That's where we went. Come on, man. Are you serious? Get that off my screen.
Body shaming women. Yes, that was bad.
And I don't know if those two got their talking points and immediately decided to nosedive the segment. But there was no belief behind what either one of them were saying. There was no intensity. There was none of that. It was mic drop city on two promos that didn't deserve mic drops at all. And this tagline, I'm the bitch, I'm that bitch. No.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
It don't work.
Bitch is the new super kick.
That was my mush 1B. Bitch gotta go. It has to go. It has to go.
SmackDown.
Man, I'm so tired of hearing it.
NXT.
It was like that's the shock word of shock words to get the crowd popping. That gotta go.
Yeah, they absolutely took something that could have been really great based on a shoot. And they just absolutely detonated it last night.
Yeah.
Like, you made the title change on the men's side, do something different. Because this is not going to be good. It's not going to be good leading up to it. It's not going to be good the night of. The ending is not going to be good. The outcome is not going to be good. Don't even go there. Take it off the card. Erase it off the whiteboard. Get it out of here. Terrible.
You could have had an Edge and Matt Hardy situation going on.
Throw an NXT match on there. They're more deserving.
So you just call that a SmackDown match.
Give me Zari and Soul at Mania.
Yeah, get that. That was absolutely horrendous last night.
What you got?
Mine's just the burial of Julia. It's just,
Yeah.
it's just again,
Bro, what are we doing?
U.S. champ just getting pinned cleanly.
You
Come
could have
on.
ran any other tag team.
Been cleanly in the last 3 matches she's been in.
Yeah, as the champ again, killing my girl. Like, come on, man, she
You got
deserves
all these
way
tag
better than
teams.
this.
And you ran those two out there.
Yeah. And now since Rhea is fighting Jade and that stuff, they should just move Julia to Raw and have her team with Io. There you go.
Against Kyrie and Oscar? Yeah, sign me up.
There you go.
You can put
Have
the belt
those
on Chelsea, injured.
Yes, you can. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just to move her because her staying on SmackDown is not working at all. She needs different scenery, different group of like wrestlers to work with. Like
She looked her best when she faced Rhea because Rhea and her did what Julia does best, and that's lay their shit in.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't have her just eating pins. What makes her believable? What makes that title relevant?
Yes.
You're continuously pinning the champ. Is that not a problem?
Trash.
That was bad. That was just as bad as anything else that happened this week.
That was heavy on my list, but then the end happened. You put the belt back on Cody.
Let's get into it. Get into it.
Post this like video.
All right, let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back to the beginning because let's go back to Saturday. Let's go back to the chamber.
Yeah.
Drew comes in, hits Cody in the back of the head with the belt. And then somehow Cody manages to just brush that off like it didn't even happen and take Drew out. And luckily, he spun around into an RKO and the match ended. Cool.
Yeah.
Which people called it. Oh, yeah, okay. As predictable as Danhausen. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was surprised you didn't kick out the RKO.
But afterwards on the post show, we get Aldis and Drew going at it, heated, back and forth, this and that. And then Aldis just comes out on stage on the set and says, Cody Drew for the title. And that's it. And it's like, wait a second. 3 stages of hell. That happened. Cody's not allowed to challenge Drew for the title. What are we doing? And there's nothing.
Working way back up.
There's nothing. So that was going to be a mush. It's like that's a huge plot point, storyline point that you just can't ignore.
Yeah.
So they did clear that up last night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With hey Drew, you went against your word. I went against mine. The contract's null and void.
Mm-hmm.
So Cody gets a shot. See you out there, champ. Then we get to the match. Fine match. Cody and Drew work well together. We've seen it so many damn times now that it's kind of hard to do something different to get me invested. But again, Cody Super Cena Hogan Rhodes takes a powerbomb through a table, a claymore, and kicks out. For Jacob Fatu to run in, take the chair out of Drew's hands. Cody hits a super cutter off the top rope, Crossroads match over. Big pyro. You thought WrestleMania 14's main event was last night. Big pyro. Huge pyro. The biggest pyro we've ever seen.
Cody hit that.
All the while, you got backstage segment earlier tonight with Cody and Sammy, where Cody is clearly the heel. Clearly the heel. And then Sammy is losing his mind, goes to Randy. Randy's like, nah, be selfish. Take what's yours. Listen to the voices. That's how I became a 14-time world champ. I was expecting Sammy to come in and cost Cody the match. I know they put the graphic up for Cody and Randy. But everything that they did last night still lends me to believe that the multi-man match that's rumored to be is still going to be booked, where it's Sammy, Jacob, Drew, Cody, Orton, 5-way for the title. And you may get a 6-pack challenge because Trick and Orton earlier in the night.
This is the Adamley special.
The scramble.
Scramble.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you had all these interweaving pieces. Like, now they can splinter off, and you can have Sammy versus Trick, where you do a double turn. Sammy turns heel, Trick turns babyface. I don't like either. I don't like that at all for either guy. You could have Jacob and Drew. That's a natural progression to a Mania match, given everything that's going on. And then you run the singles, Cody and Orton. But everybody this morning is like, oh, well, we got our singles match, and there's a lot of history to tell, and let's see what they do over the next 7 weeks or 6 weeks now, and they'll build this up to being one of the greatest Mania main events of all time. Pump the brakes, bro.
No.
My
Did Road Dogg like this too?
My thing was this is the title. This is the belt. You won it and lost it on a SmackDown. That doesn't sit well with me. On 2 SmackDowns. And I was talking to Squeeze through the week, and he was like, Cody. First he was like, Cody's gonna win on Friday. I was like, hold on, what? I went on Twitter, it was like Cody versus Drew for a thing. I'm like, come on. I was like, as long as you give me a heel, Cody, I don't mind. That didn't transparent, but that was like to quote Steve, what are we doing here? Other than Cena's heel turn and the stuff with Travis Scott, you could have told this story a long time ago. This ain't like Raw where everybody's injured. You could have told this a long time ago. Had build up everything. You're waiting till now, 6 weeks before Mania, to tell
with their history. Yeah,
I called this. We called this. And I think I was the champion of this back during Cody's first title run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or
Randy.
Yeah,
Randy, I tweeted this out last night. Cody winning, it's going to be hard to have him be a babyface in this feud with Randy. And the reason for that is because Randy is in active Legends mode. Randy gets his song sung to him everywhere he goes. It's one of the loudest reactions of the night. He's in a space now where he's like just kind of untouchable.
Yeah.
The fans are gonna love Randy no matter what.
Chanting RKO every time.
Every time. Like
bigger than the main event scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like he is in that status.
Yeah.
And to run Cody out there to be babyface versus babyface, or to run Cody out there to be babyface and have Orton listen to the voices and become heel, it's like, bro, why? Like,
we don't want.
Get away from the tropes. Cody's been a heel. I'm going to continue to say this since Kevin Owens.
He's not a good guy.
He's not. Like, Cody needs to come out of this as the bad guy.
Yeah.
Because turning Randy just to keep Cody Cena Hogan Rhodes on top. And that's his new nick. That's his new name now. Cody Cena Hogan Rhodes.
Even if you turn Randy, he's still Randy, like you said.
They took on champ for him. Yes,
you can win. There's no winning in this unless you turn Cody heel.
Now, like I said, do I want a 5 or a 6-way men's match for the title? No,
that's a waste of talent.
Yeah. If you do a 4-way, I could see it with Jacob, Drew, Cody, and Orton, but. Bro, I don't like you went from Drew to Cody to Jacob with a triple threat to now, as recently as 2 weeks ago, the direction changed, and now we're running Cody versus Orton because we need to sell tickets, and we can rush this 20-year history almost of these two in a 6-week period.
With no mention of legacy.
None. So I'm gonna be like, wasn't there a third member? No, it's just those two. Just those two.
Yeah.
Let's hop on into these predictions for NXT Vengeance. If the women weren't wrestling, I wouldn't know it was a pay-per-view or PLE.
If the women weren't wrestling, even though the one women's match, they just, again, still just dragging feet on it. Like, why are we having Izzy and Tatum wrestling again?
Yeah. All right, let's get into this. 5 matches. First one, Tony D'Angelo versus Dion Lennox.
Your boy Dion is not it. Not it.
He stumbled on one word.
Stumbled on one word. He stumbled that entire promo.
No, he did. It just one word.
People were like, "Oh, he cooked him. He cooked him." I'm like, what?
He didn't go.
He burnt the bacon if he was cooking, because that boy did not. That promo was terrible.
Tony's was too. Get them both off my screen.
Yeah.
I'm a Lennox guy.
I don't care about the match, but you know Tony D's winning.
Yeah, Tony D's winning.
Yeah, because he's a T-Move Sting right now. Sting 97.
Gee, give me Tony Crow D'Angelo.
That's all what he is. That's all what he is. Next,
love
we
how
have
he did this.
Street Fight, Blake Moreau versus Jada Parker.
Blake Monroe this week had some very interesting comments, because people continue to say that she just wasted her career by joining NXT, and Blake was like, NXT was always the spot for me.
Mhm.
Why would I not want to go to NXT? They have a bunch of women that I can work with. They have an audience of, hundreds of thousands of people watching, tuning in. Do I need to necessarily just be on the main roster just to say I'm on the main roster? No. Let me build up the glamour. Let me establish the glamour. Let me do what I need to do. And then whenever I come up, it's a way bigger impact.
Yep.
I mean, that's pretty solid, idea to me. I mean, this was made into a big thing this week as far as David Finlay turning down the WWE deal and signing with AEW because allegedly they wanted him to lead the Birthright and start in NXT. It's like, who's David Finlay to say he's too good for NXT? Go look at everybody that came through NXT.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you put Danhausen on the main roster, but you want to make David Finlay go to NXT? They're not the same.
Yeah.
It's not apples to apples.
Yeah.
You're talking a strictly character gimmick guy who can get over just in backstage segments and doesn't have to wrestle
At all.
Entertainment.
Yes. And people don't understand when they say wrestle WWE style, it's more than just your
Wrestle.
base. Yeah. It's working camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
Working camera.
Yes. It's all that. So don't say the WWE style is something. Yeah.
Yeah. But I loved everything they did on Tuesday night with this match.
Yeah.
I did too.
I love the personality changes in Blake, the wardrobe changes.
Yep.
Everything, the pull apart. Just, yeah. I'm here for all this, man.
I don't know where you go with this.
Yeah.
I want to see Blake win because I'm a big Blake fan, but Jada been losing a lot on pay-per-view, so she needs it more.
Yeah, and Jada also cost Blake against Thea and all that. Like, Blake hasn't been shown in the best light since the botch title drop. You know what? To be honest with you,
Street Fight.
have them just continue to fight it out.
The whole thing, just the whole show. That'll be good.
Yeah, that'd be
Pull off a Piper Goldust. Just fight the whole show.
Have them like I would much rather see this end at stand and deliver.
Mm-hmm.
Then have this match and that be the end tonight in a street fight. But let's not just have them brawl the entire night.
I do like that.
But if I gotta pick one or the other, I'll go with hey, Miss Parker.
Yeah. Give me Jada. I think she needs to win. I always said I want Blake to dive deeper into this character. So, yeah. Give me Jada.
Next, we have NXT Underground, Lola Vice versus Kalani Jordan.
This ain't main eventing. So we got to take the ropes off.
I don't like that they're blowing this feud off in this type of match.
Mm.
I'll go Lola.
Lola.
Yeah, this is Lola's Undertaker coffin match.
Yeah.
I mean, this is it. Just like Hangman's Texas Death Match.
And the broken hand is going to come into play again.
Yeah.
You
broke like 5 times already.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see Kalani work without the acrobatics because she's high flyer. So, be interesting to see.
He can still jump off the apron.
True.
All right, next we have the NXT Women's North American Championship champion Izzy Dane versus Tatum Paxley.
Again, going back to this for no reason. This feud between these two should have ended when Izzy won the belt.
Yeah,
but I got Izzy retaining.
The story ran its course.
Give me Tatum.
And then that leaves us with the last match. NXT Championship, champion Joe Hendry versus Ricky Saints.
I'm surprised nobody had the Saints sing-along concert as the mush of the week because everybody was just online talking about how terrible it was and horrible and everything else. And it's like, that's the whole point. Not supposed to be good.
Yeah, it wasn't my much because it was partially entertaining to me because you could tell he was doing the gimmick and it was terrible. It was like he was being terrible on purpose.
Yeah. Now it went on a little too long.
Yeah.
If they would have shortened it, it would have been better overall. I got Joe Hendry retaining. Ricky, to me, him and Ethan need to come up after Mania.
Yeah.
They're not going to do anything in NXT. They're at that point where you can only book them in so many ways, and it's just going to not
hurt them,
do anything. So, yeah, call them two up and backfill with other talent that you got.
Give me Joe Hendry.
Yeah, Hendry for the win.
And I mean, after this, Ricky loses this match. It's like, how many title shots are you going to have him lose?
Yeah. Like I said, it's doing more harm than good for him, And it'll be pointless putting the title on him. It'll be like Oba winning again. And then what you going to do then?
Hit on into this little game called If You Could Bring Back.
Mm-hmm.
If you could bring back one of these, what would it be? An active wrestler to a former promotion.
Sosa, again, I talked about it earlier, Squeeze, to kick off the show. TNA debut, already over with the crowd. They got the entrance down, the gimmick, the song. They're hitting it. He's good in the ring. Like, TNA doesn't sign him again. Sound like a broken record, but if he doesn't leave with a contract, they need to fold up shop. All right, what is this now?
If you could bring back any wrestler to it's just 6 different categories, but if you could bring back one of these to thing, what would it be? An active wrestler to a former promotion.
An active,
like say, bring Dean back to AEW or not AEW, WWE.
Okay.
And we're going dead or alive, I'm assuming.
No, just active wrestler.
So move any active wrestler from whatever promotion to whatever promotion that I want to see them in.
No, to where if you could bring them back to a promotion. Like say you wanted to bring Dean back to WWE, Jericho back to WWE, Hobbs back to AEW.
Okay.
I would. I'll bring back Keith Lee to WWE to finally see what. I mean, Triple H's vision on him before he got up to the main roster to actually see what he could do with everybody. Like I said, the stare down with Brock that he had, him and Roman now.
I'd bring Mercedes back to WWE.
She lost the CMLL women's title last night to Persephone. Solid match. Really good match. She needs to be in the AEW title picture this year and only in the AEW title picture. Keith Lee's a good one. Mercedes is a good one. Give me Okada back to New Japan. They need a stalwart. They need a pillar. Like, and I know he's older, so this isn't like a 15-year move as far as that goes, but
Still that bridge.
yeah, you gotta. Yeah, they've lost so many. Omega is one thing, but yeah, give me Okada. Yeah.
If I could do it the other way, I'll bring Cody back to AEW.
Take out that no compete clause.
Can I bring Britt Baker back to AEW? Like,
bring her back to NXT.
I mean, geez, oh man, the lit Britt, Deonna Purrazzo, like you still don't have Athena on AEW Dynamite television. Like,
you can bring back any title belt.
We have too many damn belts as it is.
True.
I would bring back the ECW TV title. That title for what it did and what it was, who held it, that was arguably at times the title in ECW. So I'll go with the ECW TV title.
Bring back the Cruiserweight title.
Yeah, Jason was almost going to title the show Something-hausen. We talked about that as well, Squeeze, in the beginning. He went from being the mush of the week coming out of the crate to being the best thing on WWE TV in a span of 5 days. So he's over. Send him all your monies.
My title belt will be WWF Hardcore belt with the 24/7, the original 24/7 rule. Yeah, with that, the Hardcore one. At least he has
Holly title.
Yes, at least you have the guys who ain't on TV doing something.
Yeah.
And back then it was interesting. You
mean your SmackDown tag division?
Very true.
Any old PPV.
I could take a cop out and say bring back Survivor Series 5-on-5.
Hey,
just because that for a time that was my favorite pay-per-view. I like the In Your House when they running that back. Let's bring back Bash at the Beach. Let's bring back Bash at the Beach.
Much as everybody hates it, bring me back Hell in a Cell with the original cell, though. Not the red one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, not that one.
Let's bring back Taboo Tuesday and have the fans vote that really didn't count as fans voting, but make you think that you contributed to booking the match.
I'll bring back WCW Uncensored with the 4-stage cage when they used to end feuds like that.
The David Arquette Ready to Rumble.
Or the one where it was Hogan and Savage, the Mega Powers versus the Alliance to end Hulkamania. Which was the 4 Horsemen Dungeon of Doom. But I was always into that. Speaking of that.
One stipulation match.
Bra and panties. No, I'm lying. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm lying. That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. Don't cancel us. That's a joke. One stipulation match.
I know there's nobody with the gimmick, but I love the coffin matches.
Yeah. On that same one, Buried Alive.
I forgot about the Buried Alive match.
We haven't seen one of these in WWE in a really long time. But just going back through, bring back the hair versus hair match. If you look back, like some of those hair versus hair matches were like top tier feuds.
Isn't Dom supposed to do one soon? Did they make it official?
No, not yet.
Vikingo just has that whatever the fuck that is.
Now Pongo from Kickboxer.
We can bring back the blindfold match too. Nothing like Jake the Snake and Rick the Model Martel.
Another match will be the Adam Lee scramble match that we talked about earlier. I enjoyed it.
Yes, I enjoyed some of his ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Boiler Room Brawl.
Any old wrestler's theme. You could
think of some of the 4 Horsemen. Give me the original 4 Horsemen theme, hands down. Greatest theme song of all time. I have the DVD box set of the 4 Horsemen, the anthology of them, and I used to just put it in to play the opening just so I could hear the song. Yeah, used to listen to that before games, like that. Just You hear the horses galloping, and it goes right into the music,
the guitar riff.
Yeah, 4 Horsemen theme song, hands down, one of one.
Give me Bailey's original music.
What'd you say?
Bailey's original music.
Bailey's the Hugger?
Yeah, I couldn't think on anything. Everybody else knows theme songs. Like y'all got the DVDs, the CDs, and all that shit. I'm just like,
you want Bret Hart's theme song back? Don't lie.
Should be that hard when everybody got Death Rebel. So
yeah, anything but Death Rebels, right?
Dudley Boys Bomb Drop from Power Man 5000. I really, really enjoyed that.
Should have said active wrestler, but
yeah.
If we're going active wrestler, Tiffany Stratton's NXT theme music, not this new stuff.
Anybody from NXT, yeah.
If we're going active wrestlers, give me the Sasha Banks theme song.
Yeah.
You don't like CEO?
Oh God, that is terrible.
Any old wrestling show?
Shotgun Saturday Night.
The Mix Max Challenge.
I miss those promos.
I mean, ECW Hardcore TV. That's Saturday night, 12:10 or whatever time that aired.
Bring back the
Yeah, shotgun from the subway terminal.
I mean, you could do like
Sunday night
CBS
heat.
605 on the Superstation. Bring back.
Yeah.
was the last one.
That was the last one. Yep.
Any quick hitters before we wrap this up?
I know we talked. I said Persephone, beat Mercedes last night. She's supposed to be coming back to AEW television soon. Talked about Penta with his comments about Dom, which were hilarious. He's a fake wrestler. He's a fake Mexican, a fake husband, a fake son, a fake wrestler. Just, we want to get into this Stephanie DeLander and Mance Warner quitting TNA.
You know
that. So they walked out of their contracts because TNA would not medically clear Stephanie DeLander for in-ring action. She said she's clear. She also said she paid for both neck surgeries herself. TNA didn't help pay for anything. It's just a messy, ugly situation right now. I believe she got on socials last night and did a live Q&A. I like the gimmick. I like Mance Warner. I thought he fit well in TNA. Steph has, changed her career around after leaving WWE. If she, had 2 neck surgeries and from a liability standpoint, TNA, who allegedly she says doesn't even have doctors on staff, she paid WWE surgeons to do the surgery. Like, there's just a lot going on right now. So yeah,
messy.
I get it on both ends.
I mean, you like. If she's cleared and she wants to wrestle again and everything else, cool. If TNA doesn't want to take the liability, cool. But like, those discussions should be had before you roll Mance Warner back out on AMC and we're starting, this new TV deal and everything else for talent. So like, didn't have to get there. Speaking of Trick Williams being over, did you see who tweeted out "Push Trick to the moon"?
No.
KFC.
Oh God!
Not Wingstop with the lemon pepper. No, KFC out there.
Even have the flavor. Don't even
with the 39 different flavors.
Yeah,
pepper KFC wet.
Ricky Sosa will be wrestling at House of Glory in Las Vegas. So they made that announcement this week. Also, Richard Holiday versus Karrion Kross versus Mike Santana. There's a match that was assigned for ACW in Poughkeepsie, New York. Lady Frost's contract is up, so she's back to being a free agent, or will be on April 1st. Again, another talent AEW signed and never used that should have been built up.
He was on Ring of Honor for a good bit and just disappeared.
Jake Hager is signing with Power Slap. So his MMA deal may be dead, if not, blah, blah, blah. And then lastly, Spring Break. Joey Janela's Spring Break is one of the biggest events of WrestleMania weekend. Did you see what the main event for GCW will be on Friday, April 17th at Joey Janela's Spring Break?
No.
It'll be Joey Janela versus Brody Lee Jr.
Okay. That's the main event?
So Brody Lee Jr. cut a promo on Joey Janela, and Janela kept playing it off like, all right, kid, like, cool, yeah, this and that. And Brody Lee Jr. said, hey, why don't you stop being Megan Bain's bitch and wrestle me? and Janela slapped the hell out of Brody Lee Jr. and then hit him with a pile driver. This is better booked than anything WWE's doing towards WrestleMania right now.
How old is Brody Lee now?
14. So, yeah, Joey was like, come see me in 4 years when you turn 18. And that's when Brody was like, hey, would you stop being Megan Bain's bitch?
Better watch that mass transit issue.
The U.S. women's title still is yet to be defended on PLE since it debuted again. And then lastly, did you guys see the TV tapings from ROH in Jacksonville? That's going to be their homestay studio show now.
That's good. We should have a home.
But you got to shoot it better than you shot it. You can't have camera angles showing the freaking rafters in the studio with the warehouse look and the red light. It was just, the production of it was tits to ass. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible. They did no favors to making that studio show a studio show. Like,
that was the one with like three rows deep. That's it.
Bro, like crowd size, NXT is what, 200 people to 300 people, I think, size wise, as far as audience number. But it doesn't look, they don't like shoot it in a way where it's just completely garbage. So, again, 7 years into thinking you're still not getting production stuff right. Like, I'm not mad at them doing the studio show because, keeping costs down, whatever. If you're actually going to put time and effort and run into it, cool. But Tony Khan's still booking everything, and it's just, I have no faith in any of that. So
at least you'll get your locals who will come back,
Well, apparently they're not charging tickets. So it's whoever shows up, shows up. So you can walk in and see ROH for free. So you got to see Okada and AR Fox for free at the last ROH taping.
Damn.
I have they just announced the cast for LFG season 3. Coaches are, I forget who the female was, Kevin Owens and Natty are replacing McCool and Undertaker, which is good. Get McCool off my TV. And then you have people like Nikita Lyons, Kendall Gray, and Callie Armstrong for some reason on the cast, who are already established on the main.
I wonder if they're running like a
coaches, vets, and
like
like
UFC, UFC, or like Ink Master. You're bringing in whatever, like pros versus Joes type deal.
Okay, that sounds like a more reasonable thing.
So is Booker T and Bubba Ray still the other two coaches?
I believe so. Yeah. No. Booker and Bubba Ray.
All right.
Yep. Good to see Kevin Owens doing something in the business other than being out.
Yeah, I mean, do I think Kevin Owens will be back at some point? I do, but he's a talent that they'll keep in the WWE framework, and he'll continue to work. Like I said, he was tremendous with Joe Tess and them doing the rankings, the reveals for the 2K rankings. Like, he was absolutely hilarious. And
did you see Ethan Page and Chelsea Green?
Did I see what?
Ethan Page and Chelsea Green?
No, I missed it.
They were talking about his rating. She came in. She was like, "I'm an 85." He was like, "Dude, it's like your 6th time being hired. Congratulations, you finally made it." 85.
That's why those two need to stay together. Whenever Ethan comes up, we just need to be where she's at. Be part of her secret harvest.
All right. Thank you for tuning in to this week's edition of the Dumb Marks Podcast. Found us on all social media platforms at Dumb Marks Pod. Email.
Wait, hold on. We didn't even talk about Roman and Punk.
Okay.
Real quick,
yeah.
Real quick, because I know we're way past your minute marker, which you.
A long time.
That was about an hour ago.
I just question. Do you think that the ending line, "bury you next to your father," do you think it was right place, right time, right moment for that line of the promo.
So my initial game was going to be promos that went too far, but then it was a whole lot of stuff like you're bringing up the dead, and like that's all it pretty much was just bringing up the dead in a
just be Christian Cage telling everybody that they don't have their father.
Yeah,
we want to rehash half this stuff, but for me it was like out of place. I didn't mind it because it's like you're not going to kill the man.
Well, it's almost it's like, so what are you? Do we expect CM Punk to kill Roman Reigns now? Like
Darby Allin, I got fired. You know,
and it's not even that type. If you had like stipulations, if it was like a hardcore match or something, maybe you dropped the line. But it was just like it didn't feel in place. It didn't bother me none, but it felt out of place.
I'm not into it when they bring up the dead. Just like whenever Paige and Charlotte, you know, when that happened, just cut it out. I mean, those are old wounds that don't need to be rehashed. I don't care if they said it's okay or not.
Yeah.
No, better.
I get like you could have gotten to that point if Roman mentions Larry or references Larry, because we all know how CM Punk is with his dog, and that's, you know, like, then okay, I can see it in that regards there. But just for Punk to throw that out there, it didn't fit anything that they were doing in that particular back and forth. I don't know if it was an approved line or not, but Roman's reaction was like he froze in shock.
Mm.
And we haven't seen that from Roman in years. You know, is it a way to add more blood into the feud? Nah. But like, what do you do? You know, because earlier they talked about Roman, like, you hang out with my cousins, but my cousins can't wait to come and tell me everything you say, like this and that. Like, those interactions based off of what Punk said, and we know the Samoan culture and how they tie into family bonds and how family is everything. And, you know, going back to Vegas with the family tree and Rock and Triple H afterwards, like, hey, you need to fix this. Nobody talks about our family like that, or else I'll fix it for you. Like, so these interactions now, like, how does Jay and Jimmy react to Punk? How does, you know what I mean? Like,
someone said the Rock come back. Just a slap Punk. That's it.
That's what I don't need. I don't need another bloodline field main event.
We'll see. What, Roman's back in 2 weeks, or is he back this week too? I forget his exact dates for schedule wise.
I gotta carry your bullshit.
I mean, I did like the line for Punk saying, you know, I got bags under my eyes because I got to carry your ass for the next 6 weeks, like 7 weeks. Like, I enjoyed that. Like, if you would have stayed on that route,
yeah,
cool, but didn't need to go into the bury you next to your father.
Bury you next to your father line. I was like, it didn't fit. So yeah.
All right.
We good?
Yep, you can wrap it up.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's edition of Dumbworks Podcast. Find us on all social media platforms at Dumbworks Pod. Hit up all the links. Surfshark, WWE, Pro Wrestling Tees.
This is why we make no money on this show, because we can't get the fucking taglines out right.
Well, I had it going to you. It was all in my head. To you, like, hold on 1 second. Let's talk about Roman. Email us at dumbworkspod.gmail.
Dude, this guy, his ending is like TK's production issues. And we've been doing this show for 5 going on 6 years, and you can't send us off the right way.
And you see it in Drink of the Week, and you see it in One Gotta Go. I just shut up. That's my way of closing the show.
All right, drop the quote and wrap it up.
Everything's on the ticker down the bottom. You can read along during the whole show. Hit that up. All those links. With that being said, Quote of the week. Yeah, they were reading the whole damn show. Wow, I got
You can't read either. You're out there yelling popcorn like you're in 4th grade English class again because you stutter. Like,
I'm not reading.
I know you don't read.
I haven't been at. All right, let me see if I can read this freaking inspirational quote. Life has no remote. Get up and change it yourself. Popcorn.